So hello friends, now let's start our new topic of JPEG, that is the basically view model. Okay, so before proceeding more about the view model, okay, so first of all we will see what is the basically main purpose of the means what is the basically purpose of the view model basically means what is the basically a need of the basically view model. Okay, so let me take one example. Okay, uh, without view model. Okay, so that we will know means why we will use basically view model. Okay, means what is the need of basically the view model. Okay, so let me show you one example. Okay, the example is basically what, suppose this is the screen. Okay, here is basically one type of one button is here. Okay, suppose the button is basically, suppose count. Okay, okay, suppose the button is basically count. Okay, and here is the basically one type of text view. Here is the text view. The text view is going to contain one type of means going to contain integers value. Okay, integers value basically. So what we will do basically, the initial integer value is basically 0. Okay, when we will basically click the when we will basically click the count button. Okay, the initial value basically, sorry, the text view value basically, count value basically going to increase 1 2 3 like that. Okay, and we will see what is the basically purpose or what is the basically need of this basically view model. Okay, so this project basically I'm going to show you a brief introduction related to the basically what is the need of the basically view model. If we are not we are suppose we are not using view model, then what the basically benefits of view model basically we are going to lose. Okay, and if we are going to use the view model, okay, so what are the basically basic benefits, okay, we will get in our project. Okay, so view model, without view model basically demo. So let me let me copy the library. Sorry, this project we have to close it now. And this, in the build.gradle module level, we have to go and enable the data binding library. Fine, it will build. For the UI creation, let me create the UI basically. Text view is here, no issue. Now button, wrap content, ID, button count, text is equals to count. Click for count, click for count. Okay, click for count. So text size 20 sp. I'm going to show this button view, top to below of top to bottom of this text view having no ID. So let me give the ID. Let me give the ID. TV count. Okay, and this button is going to be bottom of the TV count. So TV count. Okay, good. And start of parent start of a parent and to end of it is also parent, so our button will be in center. Okay, and now we will I'm going to show give one some margin from the top. Margin top, margin top, margin top, it is suppose 20 dp. So fine, here is the basically count value. Okay, this count value also having text size suppose 20 sp and text style suppose bold it is. Okay, good, fine. Now just remove this because with this place we have to use the count actually. Fine. Okay, now so enable the data binding in the XML layout. That's it. Okay, now first making the reference of binding. So let init where binding binding. Okay, binding name is activity, binding activity, main binding. Fine, just initialize the binding data binding util. Already you know about it, data binding util. And this set content view is going to use the context and thereafter the XML name. Okay, now fine, good. So let me take one initial value. Okay, of let me take a variable. Okay, private well count, it is a type of int. Okay, make nullable is equals to I have initialized the initial value of count is 0. Okay, now for clicking the button, so binding dot button count dot set on click listener. Okay, so here our count logic will be here. Okay, here will be our count logic. Okay, so here is the count logic. Okay, so here is the count logic. So for the count logic I'm going to create one method. Okay, so get count. Okay, get count is the method here. Okay, get count is a method. So count is going to initialize, count is equals to count plus plus. Sorry, well is, so it's where, not well. Count is equals to count plus 1, or count dot plus operator is here, count plus 1. Okay, let me check, it's not null. Okay, fine. Okay, good. Or you can also write this one like this, count not null plus plus. What it is going to, so introduce local variable. Okay, replace this with, okay, okay, use the above one. Fine. Okay, now binding dot tb count dot set text dot text is equals to count dot to string. Okay, fine. Now we will call this get count here, get count. Okay, hope let's run our project. Okay, Hope we will get our expected output. Okay, let me show you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes. Okay. Okay. So we will show you the initial value of the count also. Okay. So if you will count, if you will click here, then it will show 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Okay. Let me set the initial count value also. Binding dot tv count dot text is equals to count dot toString. This is nothing but setting the initial value of the count in the text view. So let me show you. Yeah, as expected, 0. 0 is the initial value. Now we are going to initialize the count rate. Okay. Now let me change the configuration of the application. Configuration changes meaning what? Configuration changes meaning either we are going to check, either we are going to rotate the screen rotation, screen rotation. Okay, is one type of configuration change. Okay, language change also a configuration. Okay, or the multi-screen mode, enable multi-mode screen. Okay, these are basically the example of nothing but screen configuration है ना. Configuration. Okay, these are the basically screen configuration, basically screen rotation, language changes and enable multi-mode screen. Okay, so let me rotate the screen. The initial value, oh, sorry, what is the current value? 9. Okay, count current value is 9 basically. Now we are going to change the screen. See? What basically we are going to, if we are going to change the screen, rotate the screen, the current value that was basically previously 9. Okay, but now it is going to reset its initial value, meaning what? If any type of configuration is going to change, okay, our activity is going to completely destroy. Okay, activity is going to completely destroy, and again the fresh activity is going to create. Okay, so due to that basically the count value is going to change because again new activity is going to create, that's why. Okay, so this is the one type of basically the disadvantage. Okay, that we have not used the view model. Okay, so means any type of configuration related things, okay, that are basically going to change our data, that are basically going to reset our data, while any type of making the configuration changes, okay, that will be managed by the view model. Okay, because the view model is basically, let me show you the documentation. So the view model is basically a model for the basically view. Actually, view model is a class that is designed to store and manage UI related data in the life conscious way. Okay, means what? The view model going to store the data. Okay, as it is going to bind with the basically view model is going to bind with the basically what type of activity or a fragment actually. हमेशा कोई जो व्यू मॉडल होगा किसी एक्टिविटी से या फिर किसी फ्रेगमेंट से ही वो बाइंड होगा। तो जब वो एक्टिविटी आपको क्या होगा लोड होगा, उसी समय आपको व्यू बाइंडिंग भी क्या करता है अपने डेटा को लोड कर देता है और तब तक मेमोरी में रहता है जब तक कि आपका एक्टिविटी आपको मेमोरी में रहता है। जब तक आपको एक्टिविटी आपको डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं होगा, फिनिश नहीं होगा, तब तक वो क्लियर नहीं होता है। दैट्स वाई जो अभी हमारा लूप होल है बेसिकली व्यू कि अभी आपका डेटा आपको क्या करेंट डेटा था वो आपको रिसेट हो गया, ठीक है। ओके, तो उसको हम क्या कर सकते हैं व्यू मॉडल के थ्रू से उसको हम चेंज कर सकते हैं। देखा आप लोग, है ना? So fine, thank you. We will see the view model. We will see this uh, we will see the solution of this thing using the view model, okay, in the next tutorial actually. Thank you, thanks for watching.